It is Black Friday day today. It's one of the biggest content days of the year, probably on FC25. And basically the content for the last 2 days here has shown what EA are actually capable of, and they just choose not to do when shit is going right. But we'll talk about that. There's a lot of leaks and stuff. Team of the year has just been, the card design's been leaked for it already, which just goes along with the theme of everything being leaked recently. Now, I want to say quickly, in case you guys can't tell, it's darker in here because my light bulb just burnt out, so I'm just in the dark. Now it's more of a prison cell, so I apologize. And also, you guys know I was going to make a video yesterday talking about the new season. Well, it turns out that if you have one too many, you fall asleep and then you stay asleep, and it turns out that you don't get up to make your video for the night. So oops, yeah, that was on me, my bad. If you guys would like to buy coins, you can go to mmoxp.com. There will be a link in the description. They are the cheapest and safest option. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I'm obviously very, very thankful for all of you. I mean, that's an understatement. And seeing the new season, it probably is one of the best seasons we've had, to be honest with you. I think we've seen seasons with better players, but the thing is, there's every single level here is a player pick, and ways to get fodder is what we've been wanting to see, and this is exactly one of the ways you can do it. So I got to give you a credit for that. I mean, right now the content just, it really does show you what they are capable of doing when they want to. And it's why it's so frustrating for people who have been around for a long time, like most of you guys probably have. It's that oftentimes EA know what makes good content. They are aware when they need to step it up and when they don't feel like they have to step it up. This mode mastery stuff just looks good. I mean, it just looks good. Simple as that. Rewarding things. Cards are good. The tokens even can be good. The Flash evolutions right now look fantastic. We have actually more of them leaked. They're gonna be along similar lines to the 3 that we have already. I mean, all this stuff just seems good and interesting. It's kind of new-ish too. A new spin on the swap system. I mean, like, this is what we have been asking for, and it's debatably more frustrating when you know damn well EA knows what makes good content for us. They just want to force you to the store so badly that they don't want to do this very often. And if it has not been so clear yet that the numbers were down and that they did not, the numbers were not where they wanted it to be, I mean, it's never been more obvious than here, because they are basically just dropping everything that we've asked for over a span of like 2 or 3 days, which is just, it shows you like, ah, fuck it, oh god, please come back, please guys. So tell me if I'm like being ridiculous here, but I want to praise the content team for what we're seeing here, right? But at the same time, do I actually want to praise them? Because like, I know you're capable of doing this so much more, but you only do it when you're like in desperation mode. You know what I mean? Like, I want to sit here and say thank you, but really you were gatekeeping all this content. Maybe you wouldn't even release all this content if the numbers were better. I want to say thank you to them, but also, do I? That could just be me being a hater. Okay, let me know if that is the case. But the evolutions, by the way, you guys make sure you do these before they expire. Okay, they expire in 3 days, but also I want to say make sure you do them before they expire. But I also want to say we have 3 more of these leaks that are going to boost all of the other stats. Right now we have a shooting one, a pace one, and a passing one, where you also get a weak foot boost and incisive pass plus in there. You can't see it on the concept, but we're going to get 3 more of these, and it will be for dribbling, defending, and physical. So I'm assuming those will come out today or tomorrow. We probably can combine all of them, so be aware of that. And then I do want to also kind of I have one complaint of this new season. If you go to like the seasonal tab here, yeah, they replaced weekly objectives with friendly objectives now. So this is how you're going to be able to earn your weekly XP. And also they did replace like the manager objectives. There's not going to be any more of the career mode ones where it was win a major competition or, you know, shortlist players, whatever the objectives were. Those are gone now. So the really easy ways to earn XP, it looks like, is no longer, which of course they take that away when they make the season better. But I don't want to sit here and talk about the negatives too much, and I think that is a negative that we have to discuss. But right now I'm just happy with the content team. The gameplay team, I think, I mean, it's probably unsavable. I mean, the gameplay at this point, guys, is probably unsavable. I could be wrong about that, but we'll see. Also, for this video, I'm going to open the 82x14, just try one of those out and see if they're pretty good. But yeah, okay, on to all of the news now. The first thing is El Shaarawy's official stats have been leaked here, and this is what it's going to look like. 5-star skills, of course, and it's also going to be a flash SBC. You only have 24 hours to complete it, so that could be coming out today. We do have official news that Cruyff will be coming out today, and we'll talk about that in a sec. But yeah, 24 hours for El Shaarawy, so we're going to have to be on the game for sometime this weekend if you want to complete him. And yes, this is official Cruyff stats here and playstyle plus Plus. We already saw this, but this is now more confirmation. I'm assuming it's going to be not that expensive, and by not that expensive, I still mean probably a million coins. It's probably going to be 800k to 1.4 mil, and it's going to be overpriced. He's probably pretty good in game still. He just probably is, but I like the fact that we can use a downgraded Cruyff. I do like that because then it just gives people like Cruyff's one of my favorite players of all time, okay? And I know I'm old, but no, I did not see Johan Cruyff growing up, but just one of my favorite players in terms of like aesthetic. Is that a gay thing? That might be gay. And if you want to see these Thunderstruck cards, guys, we have some official stats leaked for them. They are ridiculous, okay? And no, you're not going to pack them. Don't load up those FIFA points because you see these cards, you're like, oh my god, I can't wait to try and pack one of these cards, because you're not going to. And Mbappe's official stats here, by the way, I mean, holy shit, and they get insane. And look at the official stats for all of the cards here. The pick is very blurry, so I apologize for that, because I don't know who got the original, but I couldn't find any of the original picks. So this is the highest quality image that I've found. So squint and you might be able to see it. But look at these stats of Rashford: 95 pace, 91 shot, 91 dribbling. I mean, that is ridiculous. Saliba looks pretty insane. I saw Hullet stats in the icon, and obviously, I mean, it's Ruud Hullet, but the stats are absolutely outrageous. Wrighton, Saliba, Karchawi, Olise with finesse shot plus. I mean, they all look great, right? If you want to look through all these, you can. I won't, read all the stats out to you, but it looks like a very good promo. And if you want to see the bottom two there, I can kind of exit out so you can see those as Ryerson and Baumgartner. And also the official stats we have of the Payor and Barella SBCs. Here's a Barella SBC right here. There's official stats. And there's this new leaker, by the way. His name is Fut Agent. And why he tweets and talks in the third person, I have no idea. But that's just somebody popped up on the scene, I swear, like 2 days ago here. He was giving out a ton of weird info. Like, Fut Agent is telling you that Andy Robertson can be used in one of the next evolutions. Okay, I guess Robertson, it can be used in Thunderstruck Valverde's official card there. Or his other tweet down here. Yeah, right here is Payor's official stats: 90 pace, 91 shot, 66 passing, 91 dribbling. The skill moves and weak foot are going to make that Payor card for sure. But what's the other card down here? Yeah, here's the Hullet card. I mean, aerial plus, and he looks like that. I mean, you're not going to be able to even sniff this card. Don't even look at it. Don't even attempt to put your eyes on that card. And here's all the content coming today, okay? I mean, it is pretty outrageous. All these cards, all the icons. We get the pre-order heroes and packs, by the way, guys. They did announce that there's going to be the origin heroes into packs, which was kind of causing some controversy because people said, oh yeah, great pre-order bonus for us. They're just going to go straight into packs again. But that was actually announced prior. I think before the game even came out, they had still a sentence that said they're going to release the origin heroes at some point. So they're going to release them before Black Friday. And we have a best of that looks like this. You got Haaland and Van Dijk and Hansen, Bonmati, Putellas, Messi. I mean, it's a pretty ridiculous day for content today. And it just really it's hard to wrap your mind around where all of this was and why they're releasing all of it at once. Just like fucking showering us in cards and shit when we've been starving and begging for content for like a month. I don't get it. It feels to me like it is very much a, hey, we got to do something about this player count. And I tip that. I tip that they actually are doing something about it, making content go for the guys who are staying on the game, and I appreciate that. I mean, all these SBCs, guys, I mean, it's just so crazy how many we're getting. We saw Casemiro obviously already, but also there's a Kim Min-jae objective that just got leaked today, plus the swap system, new Evos, SBC upgrades, and flash challenges, a lot of stuff. Then we got this as well, the official Team of the Year card design. I mean, of course, it looks great. It's always going to look fantastic. And it's a month and a half away as of right now, so it's pretty crazy that we already have this. And once again, if you've been behind the belief that leaks are pretty planned from EA on what ends up getting leaked, then obviously it kind of fits in with the, hey, don't forget us, Team of the Year, right? Here's the card design. We already have that leaked, and it's by far the earliest we've ever seen it. And also, next random bit of news here, Player of the Month Serie A nominees. We have got DeMarco, Moise Kane, Thuram, Lukman's in there. A couple of interesting cards that could end up being pretty good. Yeah, Thuram owners, trust me, I'm a Juventus fan, so I've been well aware of the fact that every time Thuram get an upgrade, they just fucking shit the bed. Then there was this controversy from yesterday, and I was talking about this in yesterday's video that I never got uploaded into the files on my computer for eternity, but there was some compensation that will be given out. And what happened was they released an icon pack in the store that was 400 and something thousand coins. I think it was, what was it? 425,000 coins, yeah. And what happened on accident was it's supposed to be a max 91 icon. What happened was that it said 91 plus on the Spanish version. So people started ripping open the pack saying, hey, we get compensation here. Turns out you're going to if you opened it. They're going to 91 plus icon pack in the coming days, I'm sure. Now, the question is at this point, obviously this happens so often, you think it has to be intentional because it just happens constantly. There's always some sort of mistake on a store pack when you think about it. it. If you open this for 425,000 coins or $30 and you end up getting 2 icon packs, is it going to be worth it to open that for 425k? Probably not even for 2 icons, let alone for the one. Like the pack itself obviously is awful value. But hey, one more icon in there, 91 plus potentially. I mean, that could be pretty good. What's most likely to me is I feel like most people won't end up even making their coins back on that. So maybe it was all a ploy. Maybe it was intentional. But I mean, at this point, I don't know how many pack descriptions they can get wrong, knowing they have to give out free shit, that it's stunning that we still see these on a borderline weekly basis. I'd say it probably happens once a week to twice a week even, for sure, that some pack is wrong that gives us compensation. Giving out free shit is not their favorite thing to do, so how does it keep happening? Do not ask me. And I do want to give EA credit for making swap tokens go from this to now this potential. If you want to hold on to swap tokens, they actually will have a use post this promo, because you can probably put them into an evolution eventually if you end up getting one of the lower ones. Of course, Lacroix is like one of the harder ones to get, but the lower ones too, if you don't end up keeping them, you can just hold them in their 85 rated fodder, or you can evo them and make them a higher rated card eventually for higher rated fodder as well. So honestly, it just only helps us that exchanges, or sorry, not exchanges, I hope we get exchanges soon, but the fact that swap tokens are now high rated players that could even be good, I mean, that just is a great change. And also, if you didn't see the FUT Champs update, it's now 3 and 6 to qualify instead of 3 and 5, which I know it's a small change, but that will help a percentage of players qualify. It's not like a huge one, you know, it used to be 2 of 5, right? But it is nice to see that they're at least doing that, and it just shows you they're folding so quickly on some of this, like some of these design choices this year. The Rivals points, right? Just one season it took, and that was reduced. The FUT Champs wins. They wanted to make it more exclusive. Already they added the game on. They're folding so quickly, so if you stop playing the game, it shows you EA give a shit. Even if you bought the game and you stop playing it, they want you back on, and they're going to do shit to help us, to entice you to get back on the game. This is why I totally understand why somebody maybe will hear my opinion on something and just say like, hey, why are you so negative all the time? It's really annoying. I mean, EA are capable of doing shit like this and making stuff engaging, fun, unique, original, interesting. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's so much better than what we had that this is our standard that we should have, right? This is the standard I think that it should be set, because we make them so much goddamn money. We make them filthy rich. That's our money that you spend on FIFA points, which don't do that, but that's how they make their money as the consumer. Buying the game, your hard-earned money, you deserve better, and that's what I try and advocate for. And maybe I do a shitty job at that, and I go over the top at times. I'm sure I do, and I'm sure we do as a community, right? But hey, we know what their standard is. We know that they can do better, and here they do better, and this is what we should get, and then I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are having fun with this too right now. So okay, the biggest question really though is the market. Like, how is the market going to react to all of this stuff? Terribly. To me, absolutely, positively, horribly, terribly, because we're going to get crazy evos right now. Many of them, okay? I said there's a chance I might want to buy, like today, possibly, right after the promo comes out, maybe, because we're gonna have a lot of gameplay demand, potentially. I can't get myself to do it, guys. I can't do it. There's no way. We have so many mastery cards. We've got so many SBCs coming. We've got fodder to get those SBCs. I mean, I don't see how the market does anything besides go down. I don't see a world at all where anything happens besides that. I'll take the L if I'm wrong about that, and I apologize if I am wrong about that for you guys' sake, but guys, I wouldn't want to be in on absolutely anything right now at all. Even the really high-end shit, I wouldn't even want to be in on that. A realistic buy time, honestly, it probably could be after Sunday sell-off, maybe. We'll talk about that at the time, but long-term wise, even for like holding on for a couple weeks, no. I think we want to wait until all the way after this, probably the first week of Thunderstruck for like a long-term hold until Team of the Year, something like that. Not that even people have tradable cards right now, because why would you when there's so many good SBCs out and so many reasons not to be in the market? But okay, let's read your comments now, and I'm gonna read the same comments that I actually read yesterday that, once again, in the video you're not going to see. Felix Borque, one thing's for sure, JFC, we love you, because nobody in these comments seems to be playing the game, but here we are every day, baby. And if you are not playing the game either that often or even at all, and you still watch my videos, I mean, you are the real MVP, and I appreciate you guys so much. Graphics is the answer to the question, how do you do any of these SBCs, is to not do the gamble icon / hero packs. I have tons of high rated fodder because there has not been anything to spend it on for the past month besides the icon packs, which I didn't do any of. That's a good point. Almost any time when there's a lull in content where it's like, hey, we're having a hard time getting fodder right now, there's always ways to get it, and you're gonna have a lot more of it if you don't do the gamble icon / hero packs. If you want to have fun, I think that's always one of the better ways to have fun in this game, but if you want to be realistic, most of them are overpriced for a reason because I know you're going to do them, and then your fodder's gone. So it is a really great way, a good rule of thumb always in FIFA to hold on to your stuff is basically to not do the gamble packs. And Cyber Mario, just make it a 12-hour stream. We know you don't have a stamina for 24 hours. You got 57 stamina, which may be good enough for your girlfriend, but we need more for the stream. Okay, see, yeah, I forgot. I read that comment yesterday. First of all, that sentence is not true. Just ask your mom. And then secondly, I do have stamina for 24 hours. Okay, I can do it. I know I can do it. I just couldn't on release night because gameplay-wise, I'm just like, guys, if I play this gameplay for 12, 13, 14 hours in like one sitting, I think I would legitimately, my IQ points would drop by about 25%. I don't think I could. I think I would actually start convulsing on my desk. I can't do it, but I can if we got like hella packs to open for the whole 24-hour stream, and that talking to chat and stuff like that is going to be so easy for me. I can do it, okay? And should the punishment, if I don't do it, should it be R9 haircut as a punishment? Okay, is that what we should do, or should that be a sub goal of some kind or something like that? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna try 18214 once again. Save this pack for Thunderstruck today. Like, you might as well. Don't open these right now if like there's not really a point, honestly. But doing it for content purposes and research purposes, can we get a walkout in this? And we can. Okay, left mid Spain. Is that Nico? No, it's gonna be Grimaldo. I was hoping it was Nico. Nico's a crazy evolution out right now, and okay. 2 informs. You know what? We're gonna take that for an 8th rated squad. Sure, why not? This content once again shows what they're capable of, shows the standard that I think we all should have for them, and let's keep the momentum going. I want to be having fun in this game again. I'm sure you guys do too, and hopefully we end up getting to a point where we can have that again. But thank you for being here and watching. I love you all. See you soon. Peace.